I am here, y'all. I am getting this set up for our second go round. I think folks are just kind of coming in. If you were with us for the first round, appreciate it. Appreciate your time. One, two, three. All right. I think folks are kind of coming up here. So here are the next set of boxes: 5, 6, 7, 8 for case break 2. Give folks a couple minutes just to kind of get in here. I do want to get started quick though, because that took a lot longer than I thought it would. So I definitely apologize for that if you guys were with us for the first go around. See if I can start watching myself. There we go. Oh, thanks, Logan. Hey, some good news at least. Anyway, I'm going to get started pretty quick here. You can see boxes 6, 7, 8 here in the back. Box number 5 that I labeled right when we got started, pulling those bad boys straight out the case. So thank you all for joining us for round 2 here, case break 2 of Topps Heritage. Man, I got a pile of packs next to me here. That is wild. So let's see who our box topper is going to be. So Stroh's hit right off the bat here, Alex Bregman. So there's an Alex Bregman box topper right here at the beginning of the first box for break 2, starting a little bit later than I thought. That first box took a lot longer than I wanted to. I didn't even get up and get a die. I'm going to get that because that took way too long to roll all those multiplayer cards from that first box. I didn't have time to take a breath in between. I did want to keep up with what I promised folks. So if you're here, again, thank you. Let's go Mets, and good luck. Here we go. Howie Kendrick. Wainwright. Triple rook here for the Astros. Profar for the Padres. Lusardo, Athletics. Pujols, Angels. Ramirez, Indians. Oh, man, are these going to be the ones? Nope, they're right. Oh, thank you, Lord. So in that first box, I had all these cards in the back that were backwards. So they were like this, and then but the backs of all those cards were incorrect backs. They were the wrong backs. So that it was just wickedly weird. Danny Jansen, Blue Jays. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. So second pack from that first box of our second break here. Lance Lynn, Yandy Diaz, Hunter Dozier, Ruiz and White for the Dodgers, Eaton for the Nats, Cabrera in action, Davidson for the Reds, Dodgers here, and Charles Blackmon. We said in that first break, a lot of Dodgers and Rays extra cards from the World Series, obviously. A couple for the Pirates, too, with Roberto Clemente celebrating 1972. Oh, man, one of these already. So here we go. Bieber, Cole, and Gonzalez. My rando pile. Otani, Pilar, Rojas, Merrifield as a kiddo, Grisham, Carlton, and Bauer. Then and now. Ruiz and Wilson Contreras. Here we go. Carlson and White. McCutchen, Escobar, Reyes, Votto, Rays, Giants, Grandal here for the Sox, and Blake Trinan for the Dodgers. I realize I'm not going to talk as much as I did on the first one because that definitely did me in for making the time. Brian Hayes and Garcia. Manea. Another one here with DeGrom, Bauer, and Nola. Man, they're hitting me hard already with these multiplayers. Torres, Yankees. Bellinger in action. Donaldson, Simmons, Altuve, and Scope. Didn't see Simmons in that first 4 boxes. It's the first time we've seen him for the Angels there. Dominic Smith, Austin Slater, Porcello, McMahon, Schwarber in action, Freeman in action, Sheffield, Mike Minor, and Max Kepler. Brett Anderson for the Brewers, Eric Thames for the Nats, Verlander for Stros, Paddock, Padres, Brian Hayes here for the Pirates, Mountcastle, Boyhood Stars. Here's one of those Pirates cards for the Clemente, Sandy Alcantara, Marlins, and Kyle Gibson for the Rangers. Which Sox, Rochelle? We got White Sox, we got Red Sox. You got to know which ones. Looked like I had a little something in here. Did I see it? I thought I did. No, maybe I didn't. I thought I had something special in there. There's nothing. All right, Russ, let's see. Charlie Blackmon, Gregory Soto, Hazley, Jackie Bradley Jr., Severino, Nate Pearson in action, Reyes, Scott Kingery, and Voit. So far, nothing. All we've thanks for there we go. Red Sox. All common so far. No box hits yet. Nick Ahmed, Diamondbacks, Adam Engel, White Sox, Yelich in action, RBI leaders, 2 Braves and a Padre going in that rando pile. There's Yaz, Watergate scandal. There's a flashback to 1972. There's a Red Sox for you, JD Martinez, Means, and Severino from the Orioles. All right, Arcia, Dustin May, Tyler O'Neill, Nelson Cruz in action, Peraza from the Sox, Alex Bregman in action for the Stros, Cole Calhoun, Diamondbacks, Garcia and Pache, put that over here in the randos, Brandon Lau for the Rays. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate those into 2s, 3s, and 2s as I do them. So that way it's a lot easier when we get to the end. I'm probably going to go run out and find one of my board games that I got over in the living room real quick, Russ, so I can get a die, so we can make that a lot easier this time. I appreciate that piece of advice. Zach Wheeler for the Phillies, Tauchman for the Yanks, Pineda Twins, Altuve in action, Mendick White Sox, Carlson in action, Corbin for the Nats, Shane Green for the Braves, a couple Mets rookies here, Sanchez and Franklin Kilome. We go John Lester for the Cubs, Jacob Junis, I don't know how to say it. It's one name I actually don't know how to pronounce. For the Royals, Acuna Jr. for the Braves, Meadows for the Rays, walk-off here for the Stros, Houken Huff, rookie stars, Spencer Howard for the Phillies, Mazzara, White Sox, Sonny Gray for the Reds. There's Martin Perez for the Red Sox, CJ Cron for the Tigers, Alonso for the Mets, Walker for Diamondbacks, Cabrera for the Nats, Darvish for the Cubs. So it looks like we got a backwards card here. So what do we got? It's a Joe Adell. Let's see what that is. So this I'm going to guess. I think y'all told me in the other one that this is the variation. So the Joe Adell variation for the Angels. So that's nice. He's going to be a solid player. Nick Solak, and then I got a trip here for the Nationals and the Braves. Put that bad boy in a little special holder right there. And everything, I forgot to mention this in the first video, and I'm remiss for doing so. But everything I'm going to pack everything tonight and get it shipped out tomorrow. So it'll be heading to your city or your town or wherever you're at. All these cards are getting out of my house tomorrow, except for the Mets cards. Mets cards are sticking around. Joey Gallo for the Rangers, Crawford Mariners, Soto in action, Mountcastle and Dahlbeck. Man, we hit that 3 times the last one. Got that double there. Bradley in action. Got a 4-bagger here. Voit, Abreu, Ramirez, and Trout. Jorge Polanco for the Twins. Soler for the Royals. Michael Waka for the Mets. Yay, Russ. We're bringing the hammer halfway through the second stack of the first box. Bart, Varsho, and Jeffers. Tim Anderson, Montero, the Cy Young Award, Fowler, Joe Adell in action, Tatis New Age Performers, Bubic and McKenzie. Oh, groovy. I'll check that out, Russ, once I'm done here. I love giving people a little more info about what they've got, certainly. But I'll definitely check out the numbers. Yep, I hear what you're saying. And I got that Adele right there. Okay, cool. Good deal. All right, another 3-bagger here. LeMahieu, Anderson, and Fletcher. Candelario, Yarbrough, Ramirez, Malone, Cruz, MVP Award, Chris Taylor, and Dylan Moore for the Mariners. Jalen Beeks, the Sanchez squared here for the Marlins rookies. Torres, Goldschmidt in action. Stalmont, fireballer here for the Royals. World Series champs for the Dodgers. Casey Mize in action. Zach Eflin for the Phillies and Votto for the Reds. I see we're up to 13 now. The box topper, just a quick review here. Box topper was this Alex Bregman going to the Stros. That was for the first box for case break 2. There we go. We got a chrome in here. See that bad boy kind of sticking out. So let me stick that in the back. We'll get to it. Jaime Barria, got 2 Rockies here for their rookies. Mark Canha, Athletics. DeGrom in action. Jacob Stallings for the Pirates. Willie McCovey, fantastic player. Obviously here in 1972, blast his 14th career Grand Slam. Carlos Santana for the Indians. Jake Odorizzi for the Twins. And our chrome here, another Twins right behind them. Who's that? Is that Kepler? Yep, that's Max Kepler. So Max Kepler there, that's at a 572. So right there is Max Kepler's chrome at a 572. So hit for the Twins right there. That bad boy in here. See right where he's at. Nice looking card right there, Max. All right. On the right side now. So here we go. Conforto, Garcia, Sixto in action, Maldonado, Solano, Rizzo in action, McCullers, Trout, and Melanson. Tell you what, that nice. There you go. Here you go, Russ. Solid. That Trout and Melanson, they are back to back. Every time I've gotten those two. Go a little Jake. Finally getting his first start tonight. Jake DeGrom, Smoke for the Giants, Ray for the Blue Jays, Ohtani in action, Naylor for the Indians, Kyle Lewis from the Mariners, Cole in action, Naquin, and the Rays World Series Game 4. All right, we got Royals Rooks, Singer and Heath, Freddie Freeman, Gallo in action, Blue Jays Rooks, Pearson and Hatch, Charlie Morton, now over on the Braves, Austin Riley, still on the Braves, Colton Brewer here for the Red Sox, Michael Brantley for the Stros, and Yuli Gurriel for the Stros. All right, so this is the third to last pack. So this is the one that I think we've been hitting our auto or our relic in. Yep, there's that relic right there. Man, that is way too predictable. I'm going to stick it at the end, and we're going to save it for the end of this box. I might as well just take that pack and just put it at the end from the next 7 boxes we got. 2, 3 for this hit or for this case break, and 3, 4 for the next one. Turnbull for the Tigers, Puck Athletics, Harper in action, Brousseau for the Rays, Muncy Dodgers, Pirates here, Robinson Cano for the Mets, Judge for the Yanks, and Buxton for the Twins. Here we go, starting off with the Beebs. followed by the K-Man. I'll tell you what, it's these three too. Syndergaard too. They've been back to back. Rays for the postseason. Rizzo, Cubs, Bichette in action. McCann, Michael Taylor, and the Bregman regular card. All right, here we go. Tucker for the Stros. Blackman in action. Brian Reynolds. Anthony Santander for the O's. Evan White for the Mariners. Dylan Bundy for the Angels. Matt Barnes here for the Red Sox. Let's take a look, see who are. It's a Royal. So if you got the Royals, we got a Royals hit here for some relic and Hunter Dozier. Hunter Dozier right there. Is that nice? Nice blue. Nice royal blue. Nice looking color right there. Power hitter. Put you in a nice home right here. I did not have time to go grab my thicker top loaders. I just have the regular ones right here, and these are a tad bit thicker than your regular cards. So I've got the ones from the first set on the side, and they're going to be in top loaders before I ship. All right. Got through that box nice and fast. See if I can make up some time. So box 2 for this break here. Box 6 overall. Let's see what we got on the box top. Oh, look at this bad boy. What is this? Well, this is interesting. It's Mike Trout. So Angels. This looks like a big poster or something. Yep, sure is. Look at that. I don't even want to unfold this whole thing. Yep, look at that. That's a big poster. That's kind of cool looking. I got to figure out how to ship this. But I will get it into something. But that's pretty neat. I don't even want to straighten it out all the way. I want to keep the way it's folded right now. But you can see it right here on the back. Nice hit for the Angels right here. It's cool looking. All right, here we go. Get our left side. Middle. And right side. Third hit. Here we go, Russ. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got to look at that checklist and see what other players are in that checklist, see if there's any I need to go chase myself. First pack here. We got Brian Anderson, Ronald Guzman, Bell, Will Smith is a little kiddo, Justin Upton, Morton, Riley is a kiddo. He's still kind of a kid. Good God. Tommy Edman, and we got some Marlins rooks, Diaz, Harrison, and Neidert. All right, DJ LeMahieu, Tehran, World Series MVP, Marco Gonzalez, Mariners, Dodgers World Series champs, Mize in action, Bauer, Winker, and Pete Fairbanks. All right, Howie Kendrick, Adam Wainwright, got trio of Strohs, Paradis, Taylor, and Jones. Kenley Jansen, I think it's the first time I've seen that card. I don't remember seeing that in the first set. Garcia, Anderson, and Javier, put those with the trips. Solano, a little flashback to 1972 with Johnny Bench. Adele and Madrigal, put them there. And Castellanos. Lance Lynn, Yandy Diaz. No trips here with Bieber, Cole, and Gonzalez. Matt Olson is a kiddo wearing athletics gear, destined for the Athletics, apparently. Brad Keller, Rizzo, Kyle Lewis, Gio Gonzalez, and Bohm and Howard for the Phillies. Otani, Pilar, Nola, Chris Bubic for the Royals. Cole in action, Santander, Alvarez, Polanco, and Robbie Grossman. All right, we got Carlson and White, Twofer, McCutchen, Escobar, Soler in action, Hayura for the Brewers, White, Muncy, Inciarte, and Cole. I don't remember seeing Muncy in the first set either. We go Hayes and Garcia, Minaya, Dom Smith, Chapman in action, Ian Happ, Bichette in action, another Clemente, Dobnak with that handlebar mustache, and Joey Wendell for the Rays. Austin Slater, Rick Porcello, Castellanos in action. Got a 4-bagger here with Abreu, Voit, Ramirez, and Trout. James McCann, Kristen Pache in action. Jack Flattery from the Cardinals, J.D. Davis from the Mets, and Devin Williams from the Brewers. All right, hitting the middle stack here. So here we go. We got trips. We got Bart, Varsho, and Jeffers going to the 3-baggers. Anderson, Dozier, a couple Dodgers rookies here with Ruiz and Mitch White, Colton Wong, Molina in action, Todd Frazier, Luis Arenez, and Liam Hendricks. And those have different backs. Man, that's crazy. Still going to go with the ones on the front. Goes Rafael Montero. Trips here with LeMahieu, Anderson, and Fletcher. Rojas. Merrifield is the young buck. Chapman, Jose Barrios, Brandon Belt, and Contreras and Stevenson. Yep, these got the wrong backs on all of them. That is crazy. I had that with the whole first box from case 1. All those last 2 cards for the entire box actually in each pack were the wrong. It was the wrong player. So like these 2 here, right? So it's got Antonio Senzatella and Miguel Andujar, but on the back it's got Michael Wacha and the rookies from the Royals and the Indians. So it's just wild. DeGrom, Smoke, Robbie Ray, Meadows, Correa Walker for the Stros, Marquez, Alonso in action, and then the 2, I don't even know what to call those cards. Here we go. It's Conforto, Garcia, Severino, Pearson in action, Kershaw in action, Mother Clemente, Matt Joyce, Toro, and Arenado. Yep, all those wrong backs, Russ, are going out to the whoever's on the front of them. Yarborough. Here's the rooks from the Royals: Singer and Heath, Freeman, Reyes, Votto, Davies. Winter games from 1972. On the front, Goldschmidt and Kelly going to the Cardinals and Diamondbacks, and the backs are just not the same guys. But they're going to the whoever's pictured on the front. Jalen Beeks, the Sanchez squared again here for the Marlins. DeGrom, Bauer, Nola, tripped card. Torres in action, Turner in action, Godley, Wilson Ramos, Miller and Lambert here, double, and the Luis Robert for the White Sox. We got Gleyber Torres, Barria, some Rockies rookies. I'll just say Ryan Castellani, and Goudeau here for the Rockies. McMahon for the Rockies, Schwarber action, Kutch in action, Rays from the World Series, Riley and Bradley, and I'm not even going to look at the backs. I was guaranteed that they're the wrong dudes. That's all right. We like pictures. We got something in the middle of this one right here. So that white might be a chrome, maybe. Let's take a look. I'll slide that one to the back, whatever it is. Maybe it's a relic. That'd be the first one, right? That'd be the first time that relic slipped into the middle pile instead of the right pile. Prove me wrong, right? In the 6th box. Mark Hanna, Chris Paddock, Brian Hayes in action, Beebs in action, Cesar Hernandez, Soroka. Here we got Nathan Navaldi. Yep, it sure is the relic. How about that? Let's see who we got. Bringing it down. Going to the Phillies. Looks like Kingery, and it is Scott Kingery. He's got that nice stripe in there. I like when these teams got these stripes, right? And then you get the stripe into your patch or, your piece of jersey that's in the card. They should do that for all of them, right? Like, give me something that's got a little bit of something in it if the team's got it. That looks nice looking there for the Phillies. And again, I'll put those in top loaders once I get those out. I got them. I didn't have the right size out here for those. Coming on the right side, we got Brett Anderson, Thames again, Verlander for the Stros, Spencer Howard, Phillies, Hampson, Barrios, Alonso as a young buck, and then Buxton and Taylor. Yeah, I don't know why I look at the backs. Hey, well, we got all here again. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching this live. If you're watching it later, appreciate it too. It's just a good time I'm having here, and I hope you guys having a good time too and getting some good solid pulls and some fun stuff. Soto for the Tigers, Hazley, Bradley Jr. I already see a backwards card down here. Verlander for the Stros, Trips here, Darvish, Davies, and Fried on my Trips pile. Brandon Workman. And then we'll pop those two over. So another Phillies hit. Good solid Phillies hits here. Whoever's got Phillies. Didi Gregorius in that black back or black border. We talked about that in the first case that these bad boys are out of 50. So solid. Both the relic and the black border in the same box. All right, let's keep rolling. Try to catch up. Try to get this a little bit closer to my 10 o'clock. We got Acuna, Perez, CJ Cron, Maeda, Tatis here for the Padres, Kepler in action, Castro, Dubon, and some Met stars, Jimenez and Peterson with the toast wrong back. And look at that. That's actually the back for the card that was next to. So good job, Logan. You were rocking this one. This is a good break for you. Dubon and Jimenez Peterson here. And if I flip it, it's Peterson and Jimenez here and Dubon here. So they definitely went cray with something that when they were doing this production. But going with the front of those cards for all of those. We got Alonso, Ahmed, Engel, Duffy, Scherzer in action, Tim Anderson, Straw, Guerrero Jr., and Justin Dunn, former Met. Okay, got Orlando Arcia, Dustin May, Turner, Lau in action, Bart in action, Bichette, Webb, Trips, White Sox rooks, Dunning, Birdie, and Foster, and Kyle Seager. We got Tyler O'Neill, Zach Wheeler, Tuffman, Schwarber, Arenado in action, Trout in action, Casey Mize, New Age, Segura, the Met killer, and then the home run leaders. It's got that whole plethora of players. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna get that die, Russ. Once I finish opening the last box here, box 8, I'm gonna go get that die so I can roll all those bad boys because Siri let me down a little bit the first time around. Yeah, that's right, Joel. was that done on? Oh no, it's done on purpose. Somebody said that it was something that had happened in '72. So it definitely happened in one of our boxes the first time around. It was pretty wild. It threw me off for the first box actually. Pineda, Gallo, Crawford, Profar, little Jesus Luzardo in action there. Mills, Jesus Sanchez in action there for the Marlins, and then Harper and Lugo. Yep. The Harper got an Aaron Judge back. So good luck with that one. That is just wild stuff. And they're reversed from the regular cards too. So the backings of those, you can see these two on the right are the ones that are jacked, and they're backwards from the other ones. Maybe it is on purpose. I don't know. I didn't do that much research. I thought I knew about this set beforehand. Apparently not enough. But that's why we all do this together, right? So community helps, and I appreciate all the feedback that you guys are giving me. John Lester, Jacob, Trips here, Bieber, Keuchel, and Bassett for the ERA leaders. Yaz in action, Pablo Lopez, Dick Allen, and Jose Abreu. Let's go into the White Sox because he's got Sox on here, so that's going to go straight White Sox. Aaron Savale, And then we got some Rangers and Josh Hader. All right. I feel like I went through that box a little bit faster. We're getting there. Box 7 overall, and then this box 3 for case break 2. Case break 3 will happen immediately after this, pretty much. I'm just going to close this video, start up a new one, and then so I can save it so anybody who just wanted case break 2 can watch that. All right, here we go. So for box 3, our box topper is a 50th anniversary Met. Look at that, Duffy Dyer. So man, look at that centering on that card is crazy off. But 1972 card, reprinted, stamped right there. He probably backed up Jerry Grody. Yep, an able backup receiver behind Jerry Grody. There you go. A little bit of Mets history right there. Duffy Dyer. What a name, Duffy Dyer. I shouldn't say that. There was one time I sold the card on eBay and the last name matched the people who bought it. And I was like, there's no way that they're related somehow. And sure as heck, we ended up in a conversation somehow, and they were related. They were that ball player's family, buying up some of his cards. And so I was like, man, that's pretty cool. So if that's anybody here, cool. I think that'd be really awesome if you ever had that kind of experience. I actually had an NHL player that lived down the street from me when I lived here in Virginia. So that was kind of cool too. All right, box number 3 for case break 2. Another Jacob here, Cunha Jr., Martin Perez, Brian Reynolds, Harper in action, Spencer Howard as a young buck, Cabrera for the Nats, Hader, and Dubon. Let's see. Nope, those guys are straight. So those guys got the right backs. So looks like this box will be cool. No, the only Dahlbeck I've seen so far, Rochelle, has been the one where he's sharing the card with Ryan Mountcastle from the Orioles. That's the only one I've seen so far from here. CJ Cron, Pete Alonso, Ahmed, Brousseau, another Rays, Darvish, Mountcastle New Age Performer. Speaking of Mountcastle right here. Peterson and Jimenez and Vlad Jr. on their actual proper cards. I think, can we already double that one up? No, I've got one of those so far. One of those Mountcastle Dahlbecks that came earlier in the case, or in here. Yep. So, and anything that's doubled up or tripled up with players, I'm going to go get a roll of die as soon as I'm done opening up all the packs here, because I tried using Siri earlier and it was not as helpful as I thought. Adam Engel, Arcia, Rizzo, Urias, Yaz, Bregman in action, Gamel, Justin Dunn, and Sox, Dunning, Birdie, and Foster Rooks. All right, Escobar, Hazen Garcia, Manaya, Pearson and Hatch, Goldschmidt in action, Grisham, Rays, Naquin, another Rays card. Hey, if you're a Rays or a Dodgers fan, or if you pick them up for these breaks, they definitely have extra cards due to their World Series appearance, plus the Pirates for that 1972 Roberto Clemente. You got Dom Smith, Slater, Stalmont, DeGrom in action, Longoria, Belly in action, Hicks, Bundy, and Matt Barnes. Porcello, Anderson, Thames, Stallings, Sixto in action, Donaldson, Willie Mays in a Mets uniform. I'm going to love this. This is great. One of the greatest players ever wearing a Mets uniform. Judge, and then Buxton. Yeah, we sure do, Russ. We sure do. We've had 2 relics so far with that, the Kingery and the Hunter Dozier. Verlander, Soto, Hazley, Maldonado, Ohtani, Freddie Freeman in action, Sheffield, Michael Taylor, and Bregman. JPJ for the Sox, Lester, Naylor, Blackman in action, little young buck, Mountcastle, Houck and Huff doubled up, Galen Chatwood, and some rookies from the Rangers, Tejada and Tavares. Maybe, Rochelle. We'll see. We will see. Garcia, DeGrom, Alberto in action, some Yanks, Florial and Schmidt, Solano, Rizzo, John Gray, Nathan Eovaldi, and Abraham Toro. I do have a couple more breaks coming up tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow we're doing Inception. That's more of a heavy hitter kind of a box or a case. That's a full case break. And then Wednesday we're doing Top Series 1, same like we did tonight at 8, 9, and 10. So that'll be those are still online actually. If there's any interest there, if there's anything you guys want, either leave it in the notes or send me a message, and I'll certainly consider some of those too. Smoke, Ray, Tucker. We got Vlad Jr., Mateo and Olivares, Lewis, Cole in action, Arenado, and Senzatella. Let's see if we're going to hit that relic or auto in the middle like we did in the last box. Turnbull, Puck, Biebs, Tatis in action, Hoskins, Santander, flashback, landing on the moon with Apollo 17, Andujar, and Jake Cave. The K-Man, Syndergaard, Betts, Cabrera, White, Muncy, Chris Sale, Turner, and Thomas. I think it's the first Chris Sale we've seen so far. There's Keuchel, Molly, May, Will Smith is a young buck, Upton, Bichette, McCann, Tatis Jr., and Bassett. Here's the Biebs and the K-Man, Votto, Trips here, DeGrom, Bauer, Nola, Bichette in action, McCann. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. I had that auto, and I covered it up real quick. Oh, there it is. You wanted it, Russ. This is solid. Joey Bart. So Joey Bart auto right here. That's pretty solid. They are not serial numbered, but I'll tell you what, whoever had the Giants, man, that's a solid hit right there. Congrats. Joey Bart, nice auto. I mean, looks all happy there. I'd be happy too if I was playing MLB. But here I just get to open cards. Souza Jr., Scherzer, Biebs, K, Votto. Yeah, I already did those because I hit that. So I got all excited about that Joey Bart. So those two were in the middle. So well, never mind about my strategy about going to the right side. Soto, Fried, World Series MVP award. Gonzalez, Berrios, Sanchez, New Age, Corbin Burns, Edman, and the Brooks for the Marlins, Diaz, Harrison, and Neidert. There's Galvis, Kershaw, World Series, Buttrey, Jansen, Trips here, Garcia, Ian Anderson, Javier, Pete Alonso is a young buck, Darvish, Davies, and Fried, Winker, and Pete Fairbanks. Got Dustin May, Tyler O'Neill, Wheeler, Nunez, Nico Horner is a young buck, Cole Calhoun, Carlson in action, Seager, Segura. Talkman, Pineda, Gallo, Marte, Corbin, JPJ. Here's one backwards. Let's see what we got here. It's Mauricio Dubon. Another black one here. Not the Giants. Man, Giants hit it hot in this side, actually. So this box. Nice here. Nice rook here. So whoever's got the Giants, if they're watching. If not, they'll be surprised if they either watch it later or when they get their package in the mail and they got a Joey Bart auto and a Mauricio Dubon black border. Pretty hot. At home run leaders, they got the 8-pack. Harper and Talkman there and Pineda, and we saw the rest of them before I hit that Dubon. J.P. Crawford, Bart, Varsho, and Jeffers. Contreras in action. Hudson. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yelich. Hello. Where'd you come from? I'll get back to you in a second. Cubs, Newman here on the Pirates, Lugo, and Arias. Look at that, Yelich. I think those were $9.99, right? Yeah, $4.48 out of $9.99. I'll boast about him a little bit. He's been on my fantasy team for about 4 years now. A little disappointing last year. I think that last year was just a weird season for everybody. But I hope he goes back to the MVP form because I could certainly use that. So Yelich for the Brewers. Tim Anderson, Montero, the Trips, Judge, Alfaro, Quad, Adele in action, Hendricks, Brandon Belt. You know, the wicked thing about these cards, y'all, is that they all the cardboard that just flies off the edges of these when you're zipping through them. I got like a pile of dust right here on the desk that's kind of covering everything. Candelario, Yarborough, Royals, Rooks, Rady Singer, Padres, Cruz, MVP award, Contreras and Stevenson on the duos, Goldschmidt, Goldie for the Cardinals. Freddie Freeman for the Braves, Beeks, Garcia, Alberto, Morton, Riley, VR, Kelly, and Miller Lambert. I think we had one of those here too. Last 2 packs, almost catching up. I know it's 10 o'clock. We're getting there. The Sanchez squared for the Marlins, Torres, Barria, Rojas in action, Samardzija, Dodgers champs, another Clemente here, Luis Robert and Austin Riley. Last pack from box 3 from second case break. We got rookies for the Rockies, Marcana, Conforto, Bell in action, Iglesias, Mize, Pache, Bradley, and Soroka. Whew. All right. Let's hit this last box, see if I can get this one done a little bit faster so that I can kind of catch up to where I was, where I need to be. For folks who are coming in for the third break. All right, let's see what our blow some of this dust around. What our box loader is going to be, and it is for the Cardinals. So a little Cardinals box topper magic. The top pitchers in the league. Jack Flaherty. So nice looking card. These are pretty cool. I do like these. It goes along with our other box toppers here with Bregman and that big Trout poster thing. I'll figure out how to get that thing shipped securely. Cozy. All right. 4th box from case break 2. We'll roll through this as fast as I can. Let's see. Torres, Barria, the Rockies, Rooks, quad card. Spencer, Rays, Beebs in action, Polanco, and Robbie Grossman. Got Marcana, Conforto, Hampson, Verlander in action, Hernandez, Kershaw, Hunter, Inciarte, Garrett Cole. John Garcia, the Grominator, Smoke, Trips with Bieber, Keuchel, and Bassett, Yastrzemski, Marquez, MVP for Morgan, Dobnak, and Wendell. So if anybody's coming on now and finishing up case break 2, this is the last box from there. I got a little behind on my first case break. Ooh, I got a red chrome border here. So this is the 8th box overall. Box 4 from break 2 that started about 9:15 or so. So I'm a little bit behind. Robbie Ray, Kyle Tucker, Turnbull, Maeda, Alonso in action, Flores. Let's see, what do we got back behind them? Got JD Davis, Devin Williams, and Flores. Who are you hiding here? He's hiding the Red Sox. Here you go, Rochelle. We got a Red Sox here. Chris Sale red. What's that out of? That's out of 372. So 372 right there. That's nice looking. That's a nice border. Pretty nice looking border right there. Logan, you're killing me, man. Probably that Mets bullpen got killed. Right, put that Red Sox right there. Coming out to you, Rochelle. And then put Flores over here. Okay, AJ Puck, the Beebs, Tatis, Duffy, Williams, Trip rookie here for the Yanks, Abreu, Yajor, Nelson, Ty France, Danny Jansen, Cody. The K-Man, followed by Syndergaard, Keuchel, Scherzer in action, Turner, Betts, Hayes, another Betts from the World Series, and Blackman. There's Tyler Mahle, Trevor May, Soto, Brandon Lau in action, Schwarber, Pujols. There's a great one there for Clemente, Rio Ruiz, and Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Max Fried, Galvis, Arenado in action, Profar, Yadi Molina, Mountcastle in action, Pomerantz, Grandal, and Blake Trinan for the Dodgers. Okay, back in the middle stack now. Let's see what we got here. Brandon Crawford, Luzardo, Franco, Ruiz and White for the Dodgers, Royu, Kyle Lewis. Here we got a backward. We got a backward Bohm. So here we go, backward Bohm here. So I think, like y'all said, this is the variation. So I'll definitely check that out and see what the numbers are and everything. So this Lincari got that big old trophy right there, right? I mean, he's a solid player. Minor and Kepler. That bad boy. This nice little home. Home for Bohm. Bloop. Yeah, look, I'm thinking that's pretty solid, right? Because that was the backwards one. So I think that's that SP. Moreland, Jimenez, Rojas, Merrifield is a Buck, Young Buck, Bieber, Giolito, Cole, Ryan and Bieber, Olson, Alcantara, and Gibson. Top left on the back of the card. Yeah, it says action. Yep, sure does. You probably might not be able to see it as much because of the glare, but it says action right next to the 11. So that's definitely the variation for Bohm. Nice hit. Sims, Lindblom, Marte, Reyes, Votto in action, Cronenworth, Tigers, Rooks, Burrows, Funkhauser, Garcia, and Kingery and Voigt. If anybody's here for that 10 o'clock, I'm running a little bit late. I'm on the last box here of break 2. What I'll do is I'm going to end this as soon as I roll my random numbers for the multiplayer cards, and then stop this, load it, and then get the third video started. Dodgers, Mondesi here for the Royals, Mazzara, and Sonny Gray. Dodgers, Buttery, Kipnis, Luzardo is a Young Buck, Dozier, Mize, and Scubal. Eloy Jimenez in action, Altuve and Scope. La Stella, Quintana, McMahon, Ryan, this guy. Schwarber, Bowman action, Fritchik, Valakia. Let's go. Solak and Soto and 2 Braves. Put that with the trips. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run and get a die from one of my board games so that I can do that a lot faster. Verdugo, Abreu, Kelly, Paddock, Hayes, Ria, Voigt, Means, and Severino. And we got Baez, Giolito, Birdie, Severino, Pearson, Cobb, Baez, Garcia, Pache, Brandon Lau. So we did not have the auto or the relic in the center on that one. So noted. Chad Kuhl, McNeil, Anderson, Walker, Yelich in action, Cardinals rooks, Jackie Robinson Award, Soler, and Waka Waka Waka. Guzman, Josh Bell, LeMahieu, RBI leaders, 2 Braves and a Padre. Cruz, Bichette, Roberta Flack, Bubick and McKenzie, Kristen Yelich. Teheran, Kendrick, Peraza, Altuve, Kershaw, Chavis, Laureano, Taylor, and more. Almost done. McBroom, Valdez, Meadows, Correa, Estrada, Luis Robert, Shed Long, Shane Green, a couple Mets rooks, Ali Sanchez, and Franklin Kilome. All right, Wainwright, Astros rooks, Paradis, Taylor Jones, Lynn, Mendick, Soto in action, Marte in action. Trip card here, Darvish, Lamet, and Bauer, Michael Brantley, and Yuli Gurriel. This is the third to last card here. I'm going to put that at the bottom because that's been the hit card. It's the third to last pack for all of so far. So we'll see if it proves me wrong. Trips here, Bieber, Cole, Gonzalez, Ohtani, Fowler, Ramirez in action. Look at that. Back-to-back cards. The regular one and the in action. Clemente, Fletcher, Santana, Orizzi, and Pilar, Carlson and White, McCutchen, Malone, Gallo in action, Eaton, Cabrera, Trout, and Melanson. So, haha. Proved me right. Let's see what we got. All right, looks like a relic. We got that white there, so I'm going to put that bad boy at the bottom. Let's see what we got. Diaz, Mountcastle, and Dahlbeck. So that's going to get split because that's definitely the second one for this break. Cy Young Award, Acuna in action, Pujols, Zach Eflin, Joey Votto. All right, let's see what we got. What we got here, folks? Well, this one's different. This one's got like some color around the edge. So before we use just white around the edge. I bet you this one's going to be numbered. Let's see what we got. It is numbered at a 99. It is a Royal. That looks a lot like Trevor Story. Yep, sure is. Trevor Story for the Rockies. 52 out of 99 Clubhouse collection. Nice color. Nice purple patch there. Purple patch. It either that or you'd want the white with the stripe on it. But nice looking Rockies hit right there. So 52 out of 99. Congrats, whoever's got that. All right, I'm going to go run and get a die real quick so I can get all of these bad boys done and then get our last case going. All right, y'all, I will be right back. I'm going to go run and get that die. I was just separating all those twos because I had a bunch that I had doubles of. So that makes life easy because I just split them into two. We're going to take the idea we got earlier, which is put these in the colors. Tell you've been doing this for years, right? When you're able to just zip through cards really, really quickly. All right, so these are all batting, pitching, batting, ERA, strikeout, ERA, batting, pitching. Okay, sweet. Got 3 of those. Got 3 of those too. Oh, we didn't get 3 of there, 2 of those. Okay, so we got to roll for those. So these are easy. So, folks, what I'm doing is basically if I got 3, right? So I got a Bieber, a Cole, and a Gonzalez. So I'm just going to go one of each team because I think that's the most fair way to kind of distribute those. I don't think anybody really wants 2 or 3 of the same thing. LeMahieu, Anderson, and Fletcher. Same. 1, 2, and 3. Those need to be rolled for. Darvish, Davies, strikeout leaders, pitching leaders, RBI leaders, batting leaders, strikeout leaders, and key stars. Got that. 3 of that one. Nice. All right, so that one, I think I got to roll that one. Strikeout leaders, we got 4. Good grief. So we got a DeGrom, Bauer, and Nola. I guess we'll do one of each, and then we'll just raffle off the third one. Well, actually, Mets goes to me anyway, so I'll still figure out what to do with that one. RBI leaders 2, batting leaders 2, rookie leaders 3s. Okay, cool. So Giants, Diamondbacks, and Twins, one of each. Just go out. That's got to get rolled. Some of these two baggers here are all doubled up, so these will just go 1 and 2. So that'll be 1, that'll be 2. Same thing here. Red Sox and Rangers 1 and 2. Brian Hayes, Jose Garcia 1 and 2. Luis Garcia, Christian Pache 1 and 2. Bubic and McKenzie 1 and 2. Carlson and White 1 and 2. Mountcastle, Dahlbeck 1 and 2. So those all get split with the right number. So that makes life a lot easier. With these, got 2 of each, so we'll roll these as soon as I get that die out. And then I got the 8 baggers, of course. And then these 2 baggers have got to go. All right, let me get that die real quick, and I'll be right back. Got these here. We just do each one of these singularly to make sure that they roll out. Nolan, Ryan, and Bieber. So I got Angels and Indians. What I'll do is I'll go odd numbers on the left and even numbers on the right. So 1, 3, 5 on the left, 2, 4, 6 on the left. On the right, we got a 3. I gotta make sure you guys can see that 3. So that was left side. Phillies and Reds here. Same. Got a 6. So that's 6 right side for Bauer. Contreras, Stevenson. Another 6 right side. Mateo and Olivares, 5. So left side. Carlson, White. Again, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6. 5. So on the left side for Carlson. Adele and Madrigal, 5. So left side for Adele. So what we'll do here for Garcia, Anderson, Javier, we'll do 1, 4. Actually, I'll do it this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way, it's a little easier to remember. So number 1, so Garcia. So that's a 1. Next one, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So that's a 1. So we'll go with Anderson. Got my RBI leaders 3 packs here. Got a 1. So I'm going with number 1. Again, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already did the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 4. So it's going to be going to Machado. So that's third bagger. Here we go. 2 of these. So Soto, Freeman, Ozuna. Got a 3. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going in the middle. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 going to Ozuna. So I want 3. I got 1 of these. Right. Just make sure I only got 1. Yep. Got 1 of these. Derek, Inception openings tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Number 5 here. So we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 for Lamet. Strikeout leaders, 1 and 1 and 1. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because I didn't do any Mets at all. So I'm just going to go for Reds and Phillies here. So 6. So for Nola. And I just rolled it out of nowhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 5 for Fried. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 for Darvish. For these here, we got Biebs, Keuchel, and Bassett. Got a 1, so going to Biebs. Going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a 2, so going to Keuchel here in the middle. Got Biebs, Giolito, and Cole. 3, so like we did before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go in Giolito. I got a couple 4-baggers here. So we're going to go. I want to do this 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. I'm going to go top. Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Anything 1, 2, 3 will be the top row, and then 4, 5, 6 will be the bottom, and then I'll split it again. So we got 3. So there was 1, 2, 3. So we're staying top row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 going to Luke Voit. Same on this one here. So we went top row. So we got a 2. So that actually takes that Voit we already did. So it's going to go to Abreu. So we're going to Abreu on that card for the White Sox. Almost done here, folks, with the second break. Appreciate your patience. RBI leaders here. So same. We're going to go top row, 1, 2, 3, bottom row, 4, 5, 6. Got a 4, so we're staying on the bottom row. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 going to Trout. So that card is on Trout for the Angels. Same concept on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 staying on the top, Abreu and Voit. And a 2, so going with Abreu for the White Sox. Finally, the 8-baggers here. Going to go 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. 5, so we're on the bottom. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 3. So I said 1, 2, 3 over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So 5. That 5 is going to Duvall. So Adam Duvall. I gotta remember that one somehow. Let's watch the video. That'll be the easy one to remember. One more time on this one. Taking Duvall out of the equation if I get to that bottom part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So we're on the bottom. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. So we're 4, 5, 6 on the bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 going to AJ Pollock on the Dodgers. So I'm going to remember Braves and Dodgers for those two. Give me about 3 or 4 minutes. I got to stop this video, restart the next one, and get case break 3 going. Appreciate your patience, y'all. I know it's late, at least on the East Coast it is. But again, subscribe and do all that fun stuff, like all those things that people say. Anyway, appreciate you guys being here tonight. Great polls again for those that were following. Trevor Story at a 99 here was a solid. I don't know why I'm in front of my phone. Solid hit right here. And then Kingery Relic along with the relic for Hunter Dozier, the Bohm variation, the Sale that was out of 372, Yelich out of 999, Dubon, black border, Bart signature, the Duffy here, the Mets, that was the box topper, the Gregorius, black border, Kepler's out of 572, and then the Joe Adell action. So really solid, actually, out of that. Adell and Bohm action variations out of that box. So I will be right back. And again, appreciate it. And let's go Mets.